All right, thank you. Thank you so much for helping me tonight, guys. I'm wondering, how well do you know you? And you're probably thinking, come on, Renee, I know me better than anybody. I'm an expert on me, right? Well, you probably are, but I'm going to tell you about something new tonight, and then at the end I'm going to ask you again how well you know yourself. Two men, Joseph Luft and Harry Ingham, studied how well we know ourselves and how well we communicate with other people. And back in 1955, they wrote a book, The Johari Window, a graphic model of interpersonal awareness. And in this book, they discussed this model that helps us understand how well we know ourselves and how well we communicate and know other people. So I'm going to introduce this to you, briefly explain it, and we'll talk about it as we go on. So we'll start with the overview, then I'll explain the concept of how it works, and at the end I'll discuss some useful ways we can apply this tool to our life. So, in researching this, I went to www.businessballs.com, and it talked about Joseph Luft and Harry Ingham and how they developed their model and made it apply to team building and personal development and interpersonal relationships. They even named it after themselves, Joseph and Harry, the Johari Window. And it gives us an idea that the information about ourselves and about our communication can be viewed from 4 different perspectives, and we're going to explore those 4 perspectives. After having heard this overview and understanding that there are going to be 4 perspectives, I went to newgenesis.com, recently updated in May 1999, and the Johari Window, they said, is best explained by using some graphic illustrations to kind of see the actual window shape and understand those 4 perspectives. So, let's assume that this box, this white window, represents all the information there is to know about me. Okay? Everything about me is represented by this box. If we divide the box vertically, this side can represent all the information that I know about me. And this side can represent all the information I don't know about me. So I know my favorites. I know where I live. I know the things I like to do and the people I've met. But I don't know some things about me. And maybe I don't know that there's a bug crawling on my back. Or I don't know how I would feel if I parachuted out of an airplane. Okay? If I divide the box horizontally, the top half can represent all the information you guys know about me. And the bottom can represent all the information you don't know about me. So maybe you know where I live, that I like music, that I have 2 children, and maybe you don't know about my dentist appointment coming up, or don't know that I'm getting a cold or have a sore throat. Okay? When we put those divisions together, we end up with 4 areas. The first one's called the open area, and that talks about or represents information that I know about me and that you know about me too. And that's things like you know where I live, that I like music, that I have 2 children, that my hair is brown. The blind area of information is information I don't know about me, but you know it. And it's maybe that you know someone's planning a surprise birthday party for me, but I don't know that yet. Or maybe you know there's that bug crawling on my back, okay, but I haven't seen it yet. The hidden area is information that I know about me, but you don't know yet. Either I haven't told you or you just haven't found it out. So maybe it's you don't know my favorite color because I haven't told you. Or maybe you don't know what I'm afraid of because I haven't told you. The unknown area represents information that I don't know about me, but you don't know it either. And that might be how I would feel if I jumped out of the airplane. Or maybe that I would be shy in a certain situation. That's unknown area. So we can have all this information about me viewed from 4 different perspectives. I guess I'm going to leave that up there for now. The neat thing about this window is that these areas can change size. The more I get to know you and the more I tell you about me, the bigger this open area is going to be, and the smaller the unknown area will be. And this can change over time in relationships and over the time in our life. So, now that we've explored the general concept of the Johari window, we talked about the 4 quadrants, I'd like to move on and say, why is this important? Okay? The more we get to know one another, the better our trust is with each other, and the better our communication and our team building is. So employers know this, and even the government helps in the trainings on this. If you go to training.usgs.gov, a website that was updated just about 2 weeks ago on October 4th, you'll see that the government uses this in their training to help their employees become better employees and better team members. It's a useful tool to illustrate and understand how much we know about ourselves. And if you go to www.joharigame.com, you'll see there's a whole group of board games that will help in the training process and help in learning to know more about us and how we communicate with other people. It helps us build trust and team building and turns diversity into strength. So, as you see, the Johari model is a graphic model that helps us learn about ourselves and about others and how we communicate. We've talked about the 4-quadrant system and how it works, and we talked about useful ways and applications for the Johari window. So, as I promised, I'm going to ask you that question again. How well do you know you? Thanks. Would you guys like to be on the camera one more time?